Outta Compton twice. I watched it the first time in shock. I watched it the second time to make sure I would never watch it again, man. It's like 90% of that shit didn't even happen, man. And the only thing that's fucked up about it is a real good movie. It's a real good movie, but ain't none of that shit true, man. None of it. Do you think them niggas would have beat Eazy-E up in the studio and then that was just it? Do you really think that, man?
Nah.
No. You don't know us very well, dog. Man, them niggas
like,
would have put their hands on Eazy-E like that. It'd have been dead motherfuckers everywhere, dog. It didn't happen like that, man.
And one thing about it, too, Animal, is that, from people we've talked to, off air about it, and even us out here in, Virginia and North Carolina, respectively, we knew that situation because we knew a lot of it. It was fabricated. Like, one thing about, because, you're talking about the height of the 80s, Mob Piru and Kelly Park, and like you said, they're going to jump easy like that, and there ain't going to be no retaliation. I'm like,
man,
I'm like,
dude,
nah.
I'm going to tell you, like, what really happened was Dr. Dre, man, really hurt Eazy really bad, man, because Dr. Dre supposed to came to work at Ruthless on the 3rd, and he didn't show up, and then on the 5th, Eazy calling him like, what's up? And he was like, man, I'm still not happy with my contract. He said, let's talk about it. So he said, come by the studio and let's talk about it. So, Eazy go by the studio. He didn't even take us with him because he said he's just going to see Dre. He get over to the studio, man, and Suge over there with 3 or 4 motherfuckers, man, with bats threatening his life to sign. He signed Dr. Dre over to him. And he said he signed him over, but he signed Mickey Mouse on everything, and he signed it all that shit with his left hands and shit, man. Because they was poking him with the bat, and they said, Eazy, what did you do? He said, I signed him over. What the fuck did you do? Niggas got bats threatening to beat your fucking brains on and shit. And he was really hurt, man. So Dr. Dre set me up, man. Why my nigga do me like that, man? Them niggas could have killed me over there, And so he put $100,000 hit out on Suge for that shit, man. And we was like, well, we get that 100 G's, man. That's fuck this shit, But Mike Klein told Eazy, look, man, let that nigga go. I'm going to show you how to get paid. So Mike Klein knew all that paperwork shit. And he told Eazy, look, you don't want nobody on your label that don't want to be here. He's not going to give you his best work. He's going to always give you some bullshit until he leaves. So you might as well let him go, and I'll show you how to get paid. And that's when Eazy say, all you niggas talk about is spraying me, but your motherfuckers still is paying me. Like that. He was getting 40% of the chronic, man. 40 fucking percent, man. And then they're gonna say Eazy was broke when he died. Eazy was worth $35 million when he died, man.
Yeah, I know that was a cap right there. But they was making like Eazy was a struggling rapper. I'm like, yo, Eazy was balling. He didn't have this $40 million distribution deal.
Yeah, man, Eazy was getting ready to play his music over on 60 radio stations all over the United States, man. He had it lined up to play his music, man, but it never happened because he died and shit, man. Eazy was into all to that new technology shit, man. He had a video game coming out and all that shit, man. None of it never made it out, man.